The Bachelor alum Juliana Pasquarosa reveals she started seeing a new guy. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Bachelor alum Juliana Pasquarosa has given fans an update on her love life now that she's dating someone new. An online dating account called Stoop Dating arranged for Juliana to meet a man on a blind date earlier this month. Juliana, who announced her split from the Bachelor season 29 star Grant Ellis in June, apparently agreed to a second date with this man, and she opened up about the experience in a TikTok video on Friday, November 7th. "We did go to the North End after the Stoop for a real date, I guess," Juliana shared, referencing a residential neighborhood in Boston known as Little Italy because of its Italian restaurants and pastry shops. "If you're watching this, he told me he doesn't have TikTok. I think the thing that popped out at me most was how much he talked about his family. Obviously, I love my family, and I think it's important for somebody to understand the value of family, and it seemed like he did." Juliana said it was very nice that they already had the basics covered from their prior Stoop date. Juliana and this mystery man were therefore able to just enjoy each other's company. According to The Bachelor, 29 winner, she and the man dined at an Italian restaurant and then sipped on espresso martinis at a different spot nearby. "I did not finish my espresso martini, but he did, and that's totally fine. And then we went home," Juliana recalled. "He texted me like a true gentleman. Is the bar that low, ladies?" Juliana laughed and continued. "We actually made plans before he dropped me off to go to the Patriots game that following Sunday. Shout out to Boston for being that good, but I just don't see the benefit of standing outside in the cold to watch them throw balls around." However, Juliana said she did end up going to the Patriots game on Sunday, October 26th. "And it was very, very, very fun, and his friends were amazing. So if you're watching this, shout out for being so fun and so welcoming and so kind to me," Juliana gushed. "We left a little bit early just to try to beat some traffic. We were craving some sushi, so we got some sushi, and then ended up hanging out at his apartment and looking at his friends' wedding photos." Juliana noted it was super cute to kind of get a glimpse into the whole dynamic of friends with this guy. "That was a week ago from this past Sunday. We were going to hang out again last week. I, just with my schedule, was a little overwhelmed, and he was like, 'That's okay,'" Juliana admitted. "And so we are going to dinner tonight." Juliana wrapped up her update by sharing, "Last thing is that the date went well, obviously. I think I started with that, but we're having fun. Honestly, just kind of going with the flow a little bit." Juliana, seemingly taking a shot at Grant, concluded, "Feeling safe with somebody is a good feeling." Less than 3 months after their engagement aired on The Bachelor season 29 finale on ABC, Juliana and Grant announced their breakup in June. Shortly afterward, Grant claimed that he was not heartbroken, although it wasn't his idea to call off the engagement. "I didn't break up with anybody," Grant said in late June. "It was mutual. It was a mutual thing. It wasn't working." When asked for her take on whether the breakup was mutual, Juliana hesitated and shared with Jason Tartick on his Trading Secrets podcast, "It was. I think after the initial conversation, we had a lot of conversations that it made sense for the both of us. But the breakup didn't make much sense to Bachelor Nation." Although there were rumors Juliana and Grant's relationship was on the rocks, the pair had laughed them off earlier this year. Grant and Juliana had even been insisting for months prior to their split that their relationship was going strong and that Grant was planning a move to Boston in summer 2025. Juliana and Grant got engaged in the Dominican Republic at the final rose ceremony of The Bachelor's 29th season. The Bachelor finale that aired in March had shown Grant appearing to still be undecided between Juliana and his other final two bachelorette, Latia Gar, only minutes before the final rose ceremony. Grant had said he was in love with both women and also repeatedly told Latia that he was in love with her. But Grant chose to dump Latia in second place, leaving her feeling blindsided and devastated. Grant subsequently faced backlash for allegedly leading Latia on. Soaked, Lydia claimed on The Bachelor, after the final rose in March, that Grant had confirmed they were getting engaged the night before the final rose ceremony. Latia proceeded to throw shade at Grant on social media once the show finished airing. Gordon Ramsay's daughter marks major pre-wedding milestone with Victoria Beckham friends. Holly Ramsay is gearing up for a Christmas wedding to Adam Peaty, and she ticked another preparation milestone off the list over the weekend. The 25-year-old daughter of Gordon Ramsay was joined by Victoria Beckham and more friends at a pre-wedding celebration, and she shared photos of the festivities on Instagram. Of her bachelorette party, Holly gushed, "My girls gave me the best weekend. My heart is so full." Victoria is close friends with Holly's mom, Tana Ramsay, who was also in attendance for the event. So, Holly and Adam, an Olympic swimmer, got engaged in September 2024. "I am marrying my best friend," she wrote on Instagram at the time. "I truly cannot put into words how I am feeling right now. I still remember how big my smile was the morning I got home from my first date with you. Thank you for letting the little girl inside of me feel loved, seen, and happier than ever. I love you. I cannot wait to be your wife." The couple went public with their relationship in 2023, although they first met 2 years prior when Adam was a contestant on Strictly Come Dancing with Holly's sister, Tilly Ramsay. At the time, Adam was in a relationship with Arianed Monroe, with whom he shares a son, George. They split in 2022. "I promise to always be there with you and George. I'm so grateful, to be in his life, and I cannot wait for more," Holly added in her engagement post. "Everything is better with you. Everything has been better since you. Here's to forever." Adam also mentioned his son in his September 2024 post announcing the engagement. "Seeing you show the love you give to the most important person in my life, George. Even from day one, there was never a question about you becoming my wife one day," he gushed. "I'm looking forward to our life together and the many challenges we'll face."